Hey man, welcome. You know, it's TRU VIBEZ here. Rocking with Who's Next 757, man. Check the tape.
So we got TRU VIBEZ in the building today. Yes, sir, the founder of TRU VIBEZ.
Yeah, man.
How you doing?
Good, man. You know, man. I just want to start this whole thing off, man, by thanking you, man. Appreciate the opportunity, man.
Appreciate
it, man. It's love, man. It's love out here, man. It's love.
Most definitely, most definitely. I love this setup.
Yeah, man. You know, it's just all about me, man. You know.
Love the setup.
I peep how you normally do things. The white background, real dope. I figured since I'm doing a little, you know, I do the clothing, so I figured I'd bring a little bit of me in here.
Yes, sir.
You know, and just show it out a little bit.
Love it, honestly, love it. So let's get right into it. So I got TRU VIBEZ in the building today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. 2 up, 2 down. Yeah.
VA, you in VA? I see a lot of VA going on.
Yeah, man. You know, we rep where we at, man.
Yeah. Born and raised VA?
Nah, man. I wasn't born out here. I was built out here. You know what I'm saying, man? I was built out here, man. You know, Newport News, man. Bad News, Virginia.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, man. I love VA. You don't realize it. It's crazy. You don't realize you love VA or even where you from until you go somewhere else, man. You know what I mean? And you really respect, your city. Because you know you different.
Yeah.
And if you claim that dopeness, you got it from. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what was the what's the whole background story about TRU VIBEZ?
Yeah.
VA. You know, how did this whole thing come about?
Alright, so to talk about this, I gotta talk about me a little bit.
Okay.
So I do graphic design. I throw events. You know, that's kind of how I started doing graphic design, by throwing events, right? So doing the graphics, kind of inspired me to make a brand.
Okay.
Right. I started helping my homies out, like I did a couple other, missions before this one. So I kind of seen like a little bit how I move, but it was more so I was helping them. This is me, right? So I embraced a little bit of me more. The TRU VIBEZ, so it's TRU VIBEZ, right?
And we was just speaking. What that stand for? Let's talk about it.
The real understand vibes, right? It's simple, it's natural, but there's so much more underneath it, right? So the real understanding, vibes, energies, frequencies, spirit, all that, in different texts, different elements, it's all part of the same thing, It's our job to interpret it in our own way for the betterment of everybody, right?
For sure.
So I feel like on your daily, because this is one of my slogans, TRU VIBEZ, inspired by daily vibes, universal energies, and the gritty truth, right? Basically, just incorporating that feel that we all feel, right? We all feel it. And we choose to, the ones that are successful, I feel like they're the ones who choose to embrace it, right? Because I feel like we all have, if you look into the knowledge of how to be successful, we all come up with the same thing, right? It's in the Bible, it's in plenty of motivational texts, science, it's all out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you have the desire to reach for it, everybody kind of gets the same message, right? And that message you embrace, you feel that vibe, you feel that flow. You know what you really need to do, you know what I mean?
If you know what you want, you know what you need to do.
Right, exactly. Now, it's your job to, have the discipline to create the lifestyle to
manifest
it, right? So like, it's those daily pleasures and the BS, the BS that gets in our way and our vision that pulls us away from it. The ones that choose to stay focused are the ones that are successful, right? But we all have the potential to do it though. And TRU VIBEZ is about bringing that message to you,
Yes, sir.
So that's what it's inspired by, man. You know, it's inspired by just my life, my experiences, helping people, showing love. You know, it's an equation, man. You get what you give. You know what I mean? No energy is destroyed; it's just dispersed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's science. It's in the Bible. It's like you can't. What you gonna say to it? You know?
I like it.
Yeah, man.
I like it. I love it. First thing first, man. I want to thank you
Yeah.
for doing this, for coming here and talking to me.
Right.
You know. Also, I want to make it known to the people.
Yeah.
You know, pay attention. True vibes. Pay attention, VA.
Yeah.
You know, he's working. Know what I mean? I want to ask you.
Right.
You got a lot going on. You just getting started.
Yeah.
Also,
The warm up,
but
man.
it's the warm up.
It's the warm up, man.
And I see a lot of people actually rocking with your movement.
Right.
You know, let's speak about that. Like, how do you feel about all your support going on?
Yeah, that was a great question. I love that because when people first start, like, I'm in that point where I'm about to be, how do I put this? Everybody comes to a point where they choose to follow their dreams, right? Well, some people, so I ain't gonna say everybody come to that point, but like, if you want to follow dreams, you come to that point where you make that decision, right? Where either you're gonna do what you want to do to be happy, you're gonna take care of your family, whatever the cost may be, right? So I feel like I'm about to be at that point where I'm willing to sacrifice everything for my dream. You know what I mean? Now, I'm gonna be strategic about it. You know, I'm gonna be smart about it. I know it's gonna take hard work, and I gotta be in a good space. But I also believe that you can't be timid in your steps. You know what I mean? You gotta have faith.
For sure.
You know, because it's the ones that are so successful. Every message, like it's countless messages like that prove it, man. Like you gotta just have that faith. You know, you push out positive energy. You know, you take care of the ones that take care of you. You desire to learn, and you keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple. Like, you know what I mean? So starting out though, it's a little scary. Like, because you'll have people that you've been rocking with since you was young that peep your movement, but that's all they do is peep. They don't say nothing, they don't congratulate, they don't give no feedback. So initially, you might take that as negative. Like, damn, ain't nobody messing with my line, ain't nobody helping me push my stuff, music-wise, all of it. Like, you know, anybody that's starting out, it ain't even just music. Like, music is just one avenue we choose to take, like, a lot nowadays. But, like, you know, painting, even if you got a side business, whether it's tax, whether it's, you know what I mean, you want to be a baker or whatever it is, like, starting out, you think you're going to have more support than which will actually show at first, right? Because everybody want to be like everybody. It's just part of the beast. Like, it's the ones that create their own wave that understand that, you know what I mean, your true self is what you're really supposed to listen to. But typically, everybody want to be like everybody, right? So even the ones that love you, they still love you. You know what I mean? Like, even the ones that love you might not support you at first. And if you don't know how to receive it, you'll take it negative, like I was saying.
Correct.
Right? I've had to learn that, and I'm glad I learned it quicker than others, because even though my stuff just started, like, you know, like I said, I'm still in that starting mode. But I know that for a fact that the people, they still support me, you know? It's just going to take a little time. Like, there's people that have been making brands for 5 years, 10 years, you know? And now they just starting to get active. Like, now these people are just starting to push. Like, so
It doesn't happen overnight, man.
It don't, you know, and it take work. And once people, because it's 3 reasons, it's probably around 3 reasons, I think I'm ending up at 3 reasons why people don't support you. Like, it's either they hating, there be some haters out there, right? It's either they don't think your work is good enough, right? Or they waiting for everybody else to jump on.
Those
right?
are 3 great reasons. That's actually really true.
Like, to be honest, like, I can't think, other ones. Like, laziness, but like, I ain't gonna put laziness out there, but I'm gonna say it's the 3 ones, you know what I'm saying? Cause, some people that have been in the same space as you, they may not see you as the person you're trying to be initially, right? Because they remember, they going off of past experiences or whatever else they think they know about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it take them a little while to, come back around. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy, like, I done met people I didn't know a day in my life, but I tell them how I feel, how much I feel about my stuff, and they'll instantly gratify me or show me love, like, yo, like, keep pushing, like, and they'll be in my front row. But I got people I know for my whole life that don't show me no love right now, you know what I'm saying? But I love it because I know they still love me because they peeping. Because anytime I talk to them about it, if I bring it up, oh yeah, I've been noticing you, because they've been peeping, you know what I'm saying?
But they just don't say nothing about it.
They don't say nothing, but that's what I'm saying, that's what the true vibes is about. Because how many times you want to say somebody a compliment, but you ain't say it? Because you're worried about what people think or something, like, you know what I mean? I don't know what's holding it back. It's weird, like,
it is weird.
Me and my barber was talking about it today, man. Shout out to my barber, man. Brian Uptown, man. Shout out to him, man. His own, man. That's my man. He cut me up today. I got the hat on, but he cut me up today.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like, we was just talking about that today. Like, it's crazy, like, how, kindness and just being genuinely showing love, like, is so uncommon. Like, it's uncommon, like, and some people don't even, they take it as weird, like, being weird. Like, even when I first went to I love it. I'm about to bring up the pad.
Actually, let's talk about that real quick, and then we're gonna hop back into everything you have here.
Okay.
So let's talk about, did you go to college?
Man, like, when I first went to Morehouse, it was a culture shock, man, because I'm not used to brothers showing each other love like how it was out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not taught to be that nice, or that genuine with the love, right? And just being even in Atlanta, like, it taught me just how to embrace people around me to help build each other up. You know what I'm saying? That's what True Vibes is about. That's what my whole brand is about. Like, right now it's closed, but later down the line, it's gonna be about pushing everything. That's why here today, if you notice, I got a couple paintings, right?
Yes, sir.
This right here is done by _high powered Mars. 3 eyes. She's mad dope from Norfolk. This guy right here, this lady right here was painted by CG Paints. Real dope, This right here is done by Kana, Young Savage out here with the arts.
Shout out to all of them, man. Shout out to all of them. These are really dope pictures, man. Dope painting.
Dope, man. This is art, man. This is love. Like, and that's what True Vibes is all about, man.
Like you said, you support the people who support you.
Of course, man. Like, why wouldn't you?
Right.
Why not?
And that's what the brand is about.
That's what it's about, man.
Incorporating everything down the line. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, man. The real understand vibes. And
only the real understands.
Only the real understand, man. And it's coming soon.
Yeah, so I like that. I like that. We got True Vibes in the building. The founder.
Yeah, man.
Of True Vibes. Only one.
2 up, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down. VA.
Yeah, man.
We in the building. Make sure you pay attention.
Yeah,
Make sure you pay attention. His clothing line will blow up.
Yeah, man.
Is blowing up.
Yeah, man. Before we get out, look, man, it's about to come. The Wavey's coming, man. The official release is March 22nd. Be on the watch out, man. We hitting something in the water. We hitting Rolling Loud. We rolling on, man, for the rest of the year.